Hi there, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Conversations with Cortney. Today, we are tackling the topic of like versus love. Most of you have probably been in situations in your life where you really like someone, but you just can't seem to fall in love with them. You have probably also had people in your life who you deeply love, but there are lots of moments you encounter where you really don't like them. And so this really leads us into a conversation about, well, what is really the difference? Can I like someone but not love them, or love someone and not like them? And the answer is yes. Like and love are very correlated, meaning oftentimes if you really like someone, you're more likely to love them. And if you love them, you're more likely to like them. But not always. And it really comes down to the difference between like and love from a psychological perspective. So like is really about the other person's characteristics. It's about seeing who someone else is and saying, oh, they have these qualities that I really admire, or I really esteem, or I really enjoy. And because of that, I really like who they are as a person, how they exist, which is kind of apart from you. It's seeing them for who they are. Whereas love is a drive. It's an internal feeling that you experience in response to another person or another object or a behavior. And so when you love someone, it's really more about your internal response to them, how they make you feel, what you interpret as this amazing internal experience that you have because you're near them. And in that way, you can really have very loving feelings for someone who you objectively don't really like. And in romantic relationships, sometimes you'll encounter this, where you start dating someone and you might even fall in love with them, because love is this overwhelming internal experience that you have. But the longer that you stay with them, the more you might realize that they're actually a really bad fit for you. And you don't actually like who they are as a person, yet you still feel these cravings and this attachment to be near them. And so the end result for most of us in all of our relationships, whether they're romantic relationships or friendships or family relationships, is that you surround yourself with people who you like and love, because that is obviously the best case scenario for most of us. I hope this helps you think about your relationships. One thing I'd really encourage you to do right now is get out your journal. I recommend using a journal a lot. And write down people in your life who you really love and who you really like. And see what are the characteristics of people that you really admire, that you really value, that you really like. And then what are the characteristics of some of the people that you love and don't really like, and see if you can tease apart some of what's going on there. Thank you for joining me with Conversations with Cortney. Until next time.